The topics to be covered in the Realeyes IDS live capture demo are: define a rule to detect a specific event, define a rule to exclude a specific event by using the not flag, and exporting or distributing rules to the IDS sensors. Rules are explained in more detail in the rules demo, but a quick overview is helpful. There are 3 levels which are displayed in the incidents on the Analysis tab. Triggers are the unit of detection. They match a specific location, such as a field in a header, or an octet string in payload data. Actions consist of 1 or more triggers. Each trigger is assigned a weight in the action definition, and the action is assigned a threshold weight. When a session is analyzed, the weight of triggers detected are accumulated, and if the total meets or exceeds the threshold, the action is reported. Otherwise, the action is discarded. Events are the highest level and contain 1 or more actions which may be in opposite halves of a session. Events are associated to actions like actions are to triggers. Sample rules for detecting college websites are supplied with the application. These have been modified somewhat to demonstrate the association capabilities. The first example will detect a specific server response. It has already been defined to the IDS application, so the target web pages can be reloaded. While the data is being captured and analyzed, the rule definition can be explained. The event includes the actions about Stanford and searching college websites. These actions are related, which means that they may be detected anywhere in opposite halves of a session. The total weight of the actions equals the threshold weight of the event. This means that they must both be detected for the event to be reported. The action, searching college websites, includes the trigger destination port 80, which means that it analyzes client requests and simply searches for .edu in that request. The action about Stanford includes the trigger source port 80, which analyzes web server responses, searching for the string Stanford University. This rule is meant to detect only Stanford web pages. The summary information frame shows that a new incident has been detected. Refreshing the Analysis tab displays the new incident. The event may be reported more than once because the actions are in opposite halves of the session, which are analyzed separately. The associated actions and triggers show the relationship. Playing back the session allows for it to be analyzed by finding the triggers that were detected. The second example will ignore a specific server response. First, the event is updated. Modify the action searching college websites by changing the weight to 100, which is the threshold weight of the event, and this will detect all requests to college websites. Next, modify the action about Stanford and set the not flag to true. This will ignore responses from the Stanford web server. Next, export the rules. Rules may be distributed to all IDS hosts or to a single IDS host. Exporting the rules to the network causes the rules to be updated and analysis plugins to be restarted. The status information frame will display a message when the export is complete. Exporting rules to a file creates XML configuration files in directories named for the destination IDS hosts. These are located in the Realeyes directory in the user's home directory. Now that the rules have been updated, the target websites can be refreshed. While the analysis of rules is performed in near real time, the IDS sensor application, the results are not reported immediately. One reason for this is that the IDS application includes configurable timeout values that wait at the end of a session for packets that may have been delayed. Writing good rules is difficult. The new rule may not ignore all Stanford pages because the action about Stanford is looking for a string that may not be included in all Stanford web pages. However, the Realeyes IDS rule definition features allow fine-tuning as needed. The event association flag allows rules to be created using more dependable information from servers and clients that are not trying to evade detection. The action and event not flags allow for exceptions to the condition a rule is monitoring to be discarded. These features greatly help to reduce false positives. Again, the summary information frame shows new incidents have been detected. Refreshing the Analysis tab adds them, and this time there are several new destination IP addresses. This time, the event is only reported in one half of the session. Playing back the sessions and finding the highlighted triggers shows the differences in the results for the new rule. This concludes the Realeyes IDS live demo. Please visit the project website for more information.